I just want to project my voice.
Okay.
All right. Oh my gosh. I lost my voice. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first student leader town hall of the 2026 winter semester. We are so very happy to have you, and we have so many exciting things to talk about today. But before we get into all that, I'm going to let Amelia go ahead and start probably talking about some town hall procedures.
Hi, everybody. So if anybody's new to town hall, needs a little bit of a refresher of how we usually operate, this is for you. Or it's also for us because we've been a while. We got a break.
Yeah.
And we took some time to relax. And also, is it just me or is it getting back to the semester is low-key so hard? Actually doing work again. I'm so used to being on my iPad and in my pajamas all day. And I'm now actually interacting with the world and it's kind of not what I'm used to. But anyway, back at it. So just a reminder that these meetings are intended to be inclusive, respectful, and welcoming. We will follow the posted agenda. And please save all questions related to presentations for the end of that presentation. And then if you have any general questions that are not related to a presentation, we have a time in the discussion and comment section towards the close of the meeting where you can bring those up, and all questions and comments will be heard and received by student government, and we will provide a follow-up to that concern or answer, whatever you're looking for, by the next town hall. So yeah.
Thank
So
you so
pass it
much
on
for
to
that.
Tyler.
Yeah,
with our
so
student life update.
before we get
Oh,
into our,
fine.
yeah, sorry. Before we get into our icebreaker and everyone introducing himself, we have Tyler here from Student Life. Everyone, please welcome Tyler.
Thank you. So I'm here to invite everyone to be involved in the grand opening of the LRC, which is anticipated for the winter of 2027. And we are building a time capsule to be sealed at this grand opening. And part of this work will be to get items and ideas to be sealed in this time capsule. So we are hoping that you, as the student leaders, can share ideas, and nothing will be made final today. We'll have a QR code where you can make a suggestion, and if you have the item that you would like sealed and opened, that will be available to you and amongst your peers. The LRC, again, opening in 2027, we are thinking about doing a 40-year sealed time capsule and opening it at the 150th GRCC anniversary. So that puts us at year 2064. And so as the current students, we would love to know and have a look back on what life was like as a student in the year 2026. And so part of that work will be to get ideas from you guys. And we're also getting information and ideas from all across campus, including the LRC. So some of the daycare students that go there, when they open this up, they'll be fully grown, but we thought that would be a good idea. There's also an English assignment happening that we discussed about some English and writing about what the potential future looks like. And so to kind of put this into a physical box, which will be about the size of a large refrigerator, and then sealing this up, we're hoping this gets designed by our welding program. So all of this will hopefully be within house, and thinking about ideas and things to put in here that will stand the test of time and are impactful for GRCC and the community. All of you represent a student organization, so thinking about what you guys do each semester and what it looks like to be a student in 2026. So I just wanted to share that. And we have a QR code that will be putting up, and Adeline will also be posting on Radar Connect. So this isn't something you have to finalize today or take a picture and share with your peers right now. So be something to just kind of get that, jump started.
You know, sorry, what kind of things would be on the QR code? Like once they
So it's
scan
just
it?
a simple one form, really one question form is, do you have an idea and what is it? And then if you can contribute that idea, like if you have this thing or physical thing that you think would go well, you would just ask that you put your name and contact information. And that also helps us, maybe invite you back in 2064 for the, opening of that, which I think is pretty cool. If you have multiple ideas, we'd ask that you submit this form multiple times. So it's really just a single question.
Perfect, thank you.
Where
Any,
will it be buried?
It will be buried in the LRC. It will be part of like the stacks or maybe even like put up as like a piece of art. People can like look and ponder, and maybe we'll have even windows into this. You can kind of peek in and see like, as the years wind on, you can kind of see like, oh, what's in there? And you can kind of get like a little sample of what could be in there, so. But the placement is gonna be kind of in the middle of that LRC, kind of by the stairwell within the stack, so. The time capsule committee that I'm on, we don't have an official. Location quite yet, but it will be in there and officially sealed at the grand opening in 2027. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
Library Resource Center. So yeah, the big construction project across from the top of Ramp A. Yeah,
Cause if you guys didn't know, our fifth floor RJF library is not our typical operation. That like, we usually have much more there to it, but because it's not under construction, that's why we have that.
thank you. That's a great question.
you might have answered this already, but what are some good examples of things to be like put in there, like that we put on our QR?
Yeah, I think photographs, things like programming that your club does.
Is there like a time range the item has to be, like, does it have to be from 2026?
It should be, right?
Okay.
So this is something that's impactful for you today.
Okay, got it.
That people from 40 years from now can be like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's how they did that. And also like
Okay.
think about the technology, right? Sometimes the technology does not stand the test of time. And then just like the physical items as well, items that may not stand the test of time, either. So,
Mhm.
let's see here.
I'm saying it now. I don't think a USB drive is going to be like a flash drive. That's not gonna be a thing. I'm like almost 100% about that.
Also, if anyone's going to like the first concert or a concert, at the amphitheater, I think maybe some photographs from that would be cool.
It
Or
would be.
the soccer, I don't know when the cutoff for when we'll seal this. I think it'll be like right before winter of 2027 semester, but thinking about things that are happening in Grand Rapids, and then mainly things that are happening on campus as a student.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Tyler. So when we scan the QR code, definitely an incredible project. Thank you for sharing, Tyler. Let's welcome Tyler one more time. With that, we'll get into introductions. We'll go around the room, and we will be going around saying our name, the organization that we're a part of, and for our icebreaker, what was our icebreaker again?
If you can define your word of the year for 2026, one word, that's all. What is it?
No swear words allowed.
Yeah,
You
choose wisely. Choose kindness today.
wanna begin?
Yes, I will begin. So my name is Amelia Haywood. I am the Vice President of Student Government. And my word for 2026 is brave.
I like that.
Thank you.
Okay. Before I go.
Oh.
I forgot to do that. And also, if you're online and you'd like to participate as well,
Mhm.
you can do that as well by leaving your name, what organization you're part of, and yeah, the word.
Yeah, I'm checking your comments, so.
Yes. So my name is Eldine. I am a part of student government and my word to describe my year, oh, it's very quick, here. It was a good year. Yeah.
Wait, previous year?
That doesn't even the next
No,
year.
it's for this year.
This year?
Yeah, like your
Like
upcoming
what
year.
you want it to
already
be,
been
like a word
Yeah.
that represents.
Oh,
what you want
never
the
mind.
word
He's
to
already
be.
talking about last year now.
Good. I want it to be good.
Well, someone get
I don't
the
know.
addiction.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's pretty simple. Anyway.
I'm Lacey, I'm CAB's president. I think the word I would choose is intentional.
That's way better than good.
Insightful. Adeline?
Hello, I'm Adeline. I am the Communications Director of Student Government. And I think mine would be, integrity. I think I want to have integrity this year.
Love that.
Hi, my name is Itai, I'm treasurer of student government. And I'm gonna break the rules, I'm gonna choose a two words.
Hyphenate it.
Huh?
Just put a hyphen.
Oh, like a little.
Yeah.
New beginnings.
Hi, my name is Alma. I'm the secretary of CAB. My word would be chance. This year I'm going to do things that scare me. So that means taking a chance on things that make me uncomfortable in order to grow as a person and go for those jobs that I don't think are attainable, but you don't know if you don't take a chance, so.
Sure.
Hey, I'm Chase, president of Rotaract Club. Probably a word would be, exploration.
Like that.
My name's Anayeli. I'm secretary of Chess Club and communications director of Rotaract. I would use the word complicated.
My name is Athie. I am the president of International Language Club, and I think my word for 2026 would have to be insightful, like just trying to look underneath things more.
That's
good.
Yeah, I'm Tyler, and my word is courage.
Nice.
Just like that. Is it me?
Yes.
Hello, I'm Jakari. I'm the editor in chief of the collegiate student paper here. And we're be fine.
It's a good one.
Maybe more.
My name is Alex. I'm the treasurer of LSU. My word would be inspired.
Hi, my name's Isel. I'm a student for the dental assisting program, and I think my word would be patience.
Hi, my name is Diego. I'm also a student for dental assisting, and that's my word would be rewarding.
My name is Tessa. I am also part of the dental assistant program. I would say my word would probably be motivated.
My name is Zoe. I'm also part of the dental assisting. I would say like. My name is Matt. I'm also part of the dental assisting, and I'll say success. My name is Layla. I'm part of general assistant, and my word for 2026 is persistence.
My name is Valerie. I am the director of Food Light. And that.
Oh, that's really good.
Here in the registrar and also because I am the person through this. My is funny about this morning in staff meeting. Our word is homework.
That's really good.
I am Jennifer. I'm Haywood. I'm the advisor. And my word for the sixth this year.
That's good.
I'm Jacob. And my word is confidence.
Oh, that was really good.
Great words, everyone.
And we got some people joining from our live chat on YouTube. We got, oh no, I forgot to ask them to say their names, so I don't have those, but I have from the MSA, we got our social media designer from the Muslim Student Association, and they are using the word daring for 2026. I like that one. And then we got the president staying rooted, which I believe is Lydia, it says Lydia. They have usernames, sorry. I'm not good at technology. Lydia says her word is emergence. Love,
That's good.
love.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
No.
wait. Okay, and then Emila's here too. Representing MSA again, And the word she uses is consistency.
Those are a lot better than good.
Yeah, got some competition.
I do. Well, welcome, everyone. These are some good words, and it's great to meet you all. So today, we're gonna start off by getting into some student government updates. So, if Adeline, do you want to take it away?
Okay, so for some upcoming events that student government had, so events that we have is on February 11th, student government will be collaborating with CAB for a Valentine's Day event that will be February 11th. And then another event that we have is on February 17th, we have our Gov Day event where students can experience a panel as well as a hot chocolate bar and learn from the different student government members about their positions, as this summer we will be looking for new members for student government.
Yeah, our positions are going up. Applications should be out soon.
Yeah, we're all getting fired.
Well, we're not being fired, but yeah, we will be off leaving after April. We will miss you all dearly. Right?
I guess you're all leaving except for me.
Yeah, we're all leaving except for Adeline. But if you're interested in a position in student government, it's really great, or CAB. Yeah, what was I going to say? If you're interested in a position in student leader organizations, just a really great opportunity, a way to get involved in just throughout the campus, whether it's through events in CAB or through learning about GRCC policy and student government. It's a great way to make a difference in your community, and it's a great way to get to know a lot of other students. So we have that day where you can come and learn about student government. Yeah, thank you, Adeline.
And can I mention something?
Yeah.
Those applications, once we open them, it will be posted online, so on Raider Connect and on social media, and then also the applications will be found on Raider Connect.
Yes, yes. Thank you. With that, so some AGC updates. For those of you who don't know, the AGC is the Academic Governing Council here at GRCC. It's a group of staff and faculty that meet to discuss college policy. We did not have a meeting this week due to the snow day. Oh, yeah. I see you, Lakeisha. So we do not have a meeting this week. However, once the meeting is rescheduled and I'm at that next meeting, I will provide the feedback or provide the policy updates at our next town hall, and we'll be sending out an email as well with information on policy that is discussed. At our last town hall, we had mentioned briefly about two policies. We talked a little bit about two policies being academic forgiveness and attendance taking here at GRCC. So if any of you are interested in learning a bit more, there's the previous town there's feel free to best connect with me after this meeting, and I could give you more information about those policies and the Google form if you have any feedback about them. So yeah, that's pretty much all of our AGC updates. So with that, I believe I will hand it off to you, Ty.
All right, everyone.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Do you mind if we give one more update?
no.
Sorry.
Thanks for reminding me.
I just wanted to quickly highlight, as we enter a new semester, some of the resources that GRCC has to offer for our students. My biggest recommendation is check out the Get Help page. Even if you yourself don't directly need support, there's it's so powerful to be able to tell each other about the resources that we offer. So some of that I would like to highlight today is food assistance. GRCC, we do have a food pantry in the Student Life Center on the first floor, and all students have access to that. Just apply, and then you'll get the once a week. Is that correct? Is it once a week to be able to go to the food pantry? I believe so.
Yes.
And then there's also snack pantries throughout campus that students have access to. And then we also last semester got our free health clinic started in the ATC. So there's a whole bunch of information about it on the Get Help page. Highly recommend looking into that. And they do, I believe, primary care visits through there are free, and illness visits are free. And then if you need like support, like testing or referrals for other things, those will be insurance or billed. But we don't do anything that will cost you money here. And then also tech loans. Technology is so expensive, but it's also a very critical part of college. So if you need hotspots, laptop loans, headphones, all those kind of things, check out the GRCC Get Help page. And I think most of those are things that you can find through the either the computer vending machines throughout campus, which are free. And then also the library and the fifth floor of RDF has a lot of these resources too. Also, mental health, big deal. We all should be prioritizing it. We do have free counseling for all GRCC students, and the third floor of the student center. The people there are very kind, and I highly recommend reaching out. I think you can even schedule an appointment online now, so look into that. I think it's through Navigate. And then they also offer other things that besides just therapy or counseling. You can get mental health. They do like mental health related workshops, like how you can support yourself and peers, and they also offer events just to like build community and like-minded people. Then there's LGBTQ plus resources are also mentioned on that Get Help page. So anything like name changes, if you want to add pronouns to your GRCC account, you can do that. There's instructions on how to do that. And then gender inclusive restroom list is on there if you need that. And then the Woodruff Center is also a great resource. We have menstrual hygiene products. There's lists on how to get access to those on the Get Help page. And then also, I always like to talk about the emergency funding intake form. There's a specific criteria that you can look at, but basically if you have something pop up where it would prevent you from being able to come to school, this is a thing that you can look into to see if you can get some support with that. So I highly recommend that. And then one other note, and then we can move on from my spiel is just for a note from Student Life regarding deadlines for forms. We really appreciate all the events and things that you guys are doing for campus and the community. But we just friendly reminder, please review like the deadlines and like the dates that when you submit a form, we usually request a few weeks before the event or whenever it needs to for turnaround, if that makes sense. So if you submit, for example, permission to purchase is a 2-week period that we need before the event. So if you have an event, you gotta do it 2 weeks before that, have the event turned in, the permission to purchase turned in, and then also college sponsored travel usually needs 4 weeks. And Student Life will do their best to accommodate requests, but it's a little bit more difficult when we don't have, or when that office does not have that time, because the forms are filed by Student Life, but I don't believe they're processed. It's like a campus thing. So yeah, just if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or Student Life.
Thank you, Amelia.
Yes, sorry.
And
Okay,
yeah, with that,
my time to shine.
I'll hand it off to you, Ty.
So last town hall, which was in December 17th. I wasn't able to attend for one, and it was online. And throughout the semester, I'll give a little reminder that it's controlling it.
Okay.
Oh, you are, okay, could you go back? One more, perfect. So our budget, as a reminder, is 280,000, and that is revenue that we get from the very fee that you pay as a student every single semester with no exception, whether you're part-time, full-time, online or not. These are money that's used for resources that are available to all students. It's the most important part of it. Now, the 280,000, we had an initial presentation on it and our first town hall, which was in September. So that was the first time we've introduced the budget, told you guys about it, how to use it, what it's comprising of. The 280,000, as a reminder, is expected. That is not set in stone. It does depend on how much enrollment we get and how much money actually comes in. So that's what we expect, is 280,000 for the full year, and it resets in July. Now, when I go through these slides, you see that I'm only including 3 categories of the budget. And if you're good at math, you can tell that 70 plus 47 plus 15 does not equal 280. There's other expenses within that budget that are fixed and not necessarily up to code. One of them is GoCGR, Raider Connect. There's a couple of expenses on there that make up a good chunk of it that it's not up for vote. So that's why I'm not giving an update on how they've been going, because they're there. But the ones that we do control, or you do as students, is this one, student orgs. Now, I will begin with CAB and student government, and then we'll go into student org. And if there's any questions afterwards, you can always come to me or raise your hand. So starting with CAB, their budget started at $69,173, and that is a third of the budget after you account for compensation for student leaders. So once you account for that, then you get around 210,000. Third of that would be 69,000. Good amount. So so far, that was the budget on September 17th of 2025. Now the budget as of today is around $48,248.59. So about $20,000 used. There has been many great events so far in the semester from CAB. There's more to come, and they're using their money very well. There's also going to be a statement after from Lacey that she has written about how they've used their money so far this semester. Student government, we started with $15,000. We are down to $7,595.39 as of today. We have used our monies for merch that we give out to students, student government merch, some events that we've hosted. Winter Involvement Day, we had an expense there. So a couple of different things. And there's also going to be a statement coming from Amelia regarding how we've used our money so far. So that's for student government. Now for student org, I will say that when you have the 280,000, after you remove all the fixed expenses, there's a remainder. That remainder is what is left for the students to use, for orgs to use. So 280, so around $233,000 of the expected, once again, not set in stone budget, is fixed expenses, right? CAB, student government, compensation, advisor travel expense, and all of that stuff. And then that is what's left for you all to use. And I will say that in 4 months, you sure have used it. So our budget has went down from $47,000 to $2,800.87 as of today. I do want to mention there are some pending expenses, and this is what we think, but until everything is processed and everything is accommodated for, it could be a little lower. So it's right around that number is what we expect. So it's around $2,800 once again.
You mean 20,000?
Did I say 20?
Well, it
said
says
two.
20.
Yeah, what did I say?
2,000.
Oh, sorry, 20,000. Yeah. 20,870 or 87 cents. There's also gonna be a statement from me after, on the next slide about how I think it has been used, but it has been used in great events. And it's not just being wasted, it is for good cause. We have had great involvement this year so far from orgs, regarding money that's gonna be used. And we actually have another allocation request from the Dental Assistance Club in the back that we will talk about as well. So without further ado, these are a statement from CAB, student government, and the total budget. Since I'm up here, I will begin with the one I have. Saying that while a big portion of the budget has been spent already, it hasn't been in vain. Major trips like the Model UN of the Foreign Affairs and LSU's had a big event. They're going to Chicago and the 12th. And I do want to say that I think that like I mentioned, that while it has been spent and a lot of it has been spent, it's been well spent. I do want to emphasize that. So we do have still $20,000 around that number left in the account. So still money to be used. Amelia, if you want to talk a little bit about how student government has used their budgets.
Yeah, so student government's mission is always to support students in whatever needs we see rising in that semester. And last semester, we did a lot of work to help with civic engagement or civic education. So we had like our Vote Early Day where we offered like a hot chocolate bar and like just a fun chill time to talk about voting, why it's important, how to do it, all that kind of stuff. We've also merch is something that we've been giving out because not only is it a conversation starter to give someone a notebook with the student government logo so they know what it is, but it's also a notebook's kind of helpful sometimes, so especially at school. So we've been doing that. We've also continued to supply materials to our RJF game room, which is in G2. I always get the G1 and G2 confused, it's G2. So that was ping pong in there. So we provide materials in that room. And then we also are hosting events with free food was a big thing, common theme we had last semester, because food is expensive and we all gotta eat. So yeah. Well, basically, student government was spending our money to help you guys.
Lacey, do you want to speak? Thank you, Amelia, first of all. Lacey, do you want to speak a little bit about how CAB has used their budget? Kind of your thoughts about how it has went so far?
CAB primarily uses our budget for event costs. So, all the events we had last semester, I can't remember the exact number, but we had a dance, a fall festival, bouquet making, lots of other events. And then we also use some money for merch and promotion of CAB, but that's pretty much how we've used our budget.
Thank you. So, before we move on to the next thing, anybody has a question? Any questions that you want to get off your mind and have me ask you a bit further? Anybody, any questions regarding?
Not everyone at once.
I'm good with online. Don't have any.
Good, okay, perfect. I did forget that we have them. Love it. So I do want to give an update since our last town hall, which was December 18th, 2025. And it was
17th.
virtual. So
17th.
17th. Oh, okay, sorry. I got that day wrong. That was 18. We did, of course, if you go previously, we've had Basu from Campus Events for their operations and a couple events that they're hosting, which was 2,300, which was voted on and approved. Which once again brings to the remainder that we spoke of 28,000 or 20,887 cents. Now, we do have a little allocation request today to be voted on from Dental Assistance Club. You have general information here about the request, but I think it's best if they speak on it rather than me. So I'm gonna open it up for you all to speak, and then we're gonna open it to question, and eventually we'll vote on it. So if there's any one of you that wants to take the floor, talk a little bit about this allocation request and why you are requesting it.
So basically, we're asking, we already asked for 2,500 for the last two of Chicago. And then just for 2,000 more to cover the rooms. Last time we talked with you after, and you said we didn't have enough with the fundraising, which hasn't been in our favor. Because we don't only have $80 to spare in our budget every month. Buy one groceries and stuff like that. So we came back to ask for a little bit more help with that. So $2,000 more would really help us with that. Yeah.
Perfect. Any questions in the crowd about this? Any concerns, comments?
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Are you guys still operating your fundraiser? Okay, do you like to give us a way of contacting you guys to, if anybody online or watching the stream later in the room would like to, can they purchase things still or no? Yeah, okay,
Definitely give some contact.
Okay.
We're ready, probably. For like emailing, we can have a whole like template available of what it offers. We still have time to sell, so this can cover completely all of it. We still have like what we initially bought in bulk
Yeah.
of the toothbrushes that we have to make up as well. So we're still trying to
yeah,
fundraise as we go, but with it coming down to the date, it would be really helpful.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll be out of pocket, which we understand is just how it goes, but it would be nice to have that alleviated.
yeah, and I think I personally have benefited from this fundraiser. I've bought some toothbrushes, great quality, great deal, have to recommend. And great job with the fundraising. I did have one other confirmation question, is that a thing?
Mhm.
Yeah, for the rooms, this is a hotel, correct? Okay, are you aware of the campus, like the hotel policy? Where it's like the beds, you know what I'm talking about?
I think that you, if I'm not mistaken, rather than coming from, I think that a male and a woman cannot be in the same.
No,
Oh, yeah.
that and also like how many
Oh, I
people,
think it's a two per room, isn't it, right?
is that still a thing?
Or everybody has.
It is, and that's something that the travel coordinator will submit to approval.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Which I will just say, I did reach out to her advisor, and I do need those, she is aware, she's putting it, or getting it over to us tomorrow, but just a reminder to everybody that I have to have travel, request through Greater Connects form 4 weeks prior to the trip. When is this supposed to be?
February
20th.
Okay, so it's about 4 weeks, so she's pretty on track with that. Your student paperwork has to be back to your advisor no later than 2 weeks in advance because she should get that back to me.
Okay, very.
Sorry to,
That's okay. Thank you, Valerie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have two questions actually, if that's all right. Yeah.
No.
I'm just, how much are the items that you're selling? For fundraising?
So, leave them.
Like a whole-
Is there a whole pamphlet?
Yes, leave it for the $80 for the bundle of the whitening strips, no. No, the mouthwash, the toothpaste itself, the toothbrushes, and the detox gum toothpaste. I believe that's the $80 bundle, and then we have smaller bundles of, I believe half a dozen for adult or kid for $6. I'm sorry, I wish I had this one too. Yeah, so I actually have a rough draft template, and if you're interested in seeing it later. We have $80 for the big bundle, it's like the mouthwash, the detox toothpaste, floss, and the smart toothbrush. We have whitening strips for $40, they're 21 days. Professional grade, yeah. We have adult and kids toothbrushes going 6 for $8 and 12 for 12.
Mhm.
And yes, that's generally it, yes.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
Do you have another question? You want to ask?
No, that's the product.
Okay. I think this one is kind of self-explanatory why the funds are needed and, do want to mention that 2,500 has been granted for their transportation, which I believe is via, the train, correct? Charter bus, there you go. And this is just to cover the hotel, so they don't have to pay for themselves. So I'm gonna open it up for voting. You are more than welcome to raise your hand if you are in favor. Anybody except for student government can vote. So, all those in favor, raise your hands. All right, pretty clear winner. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ty.
Yeah,
We're excited to hear about this trip. Hope it goes well. No, there you go.
Oh.
Nice,
Love
nice.
that.
Brick,
Okay, so I'm just gonna give a quick overview of the events CAB has planned for the winter semester. Sorry, I can't see it very well. I see it like that, but I can't see. We had our first event already, a bingo event last week, and it went really well. We also had a vision board making event here yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, and our Lakeshore one got canceled because of the snow days, but we are going to be rescheduling it. We just haven't decided when yet. Our next event is our bouquet and card making on February 11th with student government and BASU. Students are just going to be able to make their own bouquets and then cards if they want to also. Our next event we're having is a Western night where we're gonna have line dancing, food, music, and other activities. That's on February 20th.
The boot scoot and boogie night.
Yeah.
I have like full ownership of that name. Like, if you ever use it, pay me a fee because I licensed it. Anyway,
They're
Very good
nice.
name.
oh, thank you.
What happened to that?
Uh-oh.
Stuff a blush.
I don't know. Our next event is gonna be a stuffed animal making event, where students are gonna be able to stuff their own otters and probably a few other animals too. Then we're gonna be having our winter dance.
No, nothing. Thinking out loud.
And after that, we're gonna be having therapy dogs for a finals relaxer on main campus and bath bomb making, what? Oh.
The dance, I don't even know.
Therapy dogs.
How long is it? I didn't have it.
They were so cute last semester. Did anybody here go to the therapy dogs last semester? Okay, I did. Oh my god, it was so cute.
It was so cute.
What was this little guy? His name was Theo. Giant eyes, tiny dog. And it was his birthday. He turned 5. Anyway, go ahead.
Wasn't that, he was the least cute one.
So cute.
And then we're gonna be having bath bomb making for a finals relaxer on Lakeshore campus. The other things I wanted to touch on were CAB is always looking for volunteers. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you to a form where you can fill out, and then you'll be contacted by our secretary, Alma. Otherwise, if you have any questions, you can email Alma about those. Also, CAB is hiring a vice president and a communications director. You can apply in the form section on Raider Connect, and you can email me or CAB's email, which is just cab@grcc.edu if you have any questions. They're paid positions. You aren't allowed to have another on-campus job at the same time or hold a e-board position in a club. But those are the only really, yeah. And
Please work with us.
yeah,
Parking.
yeah, free parking also. And then that's pretty much it. We have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You can find information about our events. We also post them all on Raider Connect. And then you can always email us with questions.
I have Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't use Facebook.
I use Facebook.
Lydia is like applauding you virtually. He said, I love that. I see you can. Lots of B's. I had to pronounce. Oh, we're getting more love too from the chat. Anyway,
Such loving people.
Thank you,
yes,
Lacey.
we appreciate the
Uh-huh.
community.
With that, we're going to open it up. Thank you. The discussion. This is our period where if you guys have anything you want to discuss, talk about, or any of your events you want to kind of throw out there, this is the perfect opportunity to do so. I think I saw your hand already.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Some of us just want maybe.
no problem.
yes.
Yeah, feel free.
Students, first, go ahead.
Okay.
We appreciate you
Yeah.
all for coming.
It's just some things.
Of course.
And
Thank you for
congratulations
coming.
with your allocation
you so
class. We
much.
appreciate you. And we're excited to hear what you guys learned. Is this required for your program, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
we have to go.
I'm so excited for you
It's
guys.
really helpful to meet people out.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, of course.
Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
But does anybody else have any like events coming up? Oh, go ahead.
I just want to ask really quick, is there a theme for the?
Not yet. But there will be.
I thought it was gonna be like southern foods.
No, that's the Western night.
I think it'd be decades.
Yeah, that was one of our ideas, but we haven't decided on it yet.
If you have an idea, maybe you could.
Yeah.
Not right now, maybe you can make like a document.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be making polls and stuff on social media to try to get feedback on what people want.
Guys, they do have a Facebook. Very cool.
I don't even have a Facebook.
Just wanted to say, Rotaract, we still need 3 more e-board members. That would be vice president, treasurer, and secretary. So if you know anybody interested in those roles, we just do volunteering, it's updating calendars, posting stuff on Raider Connect, stuff like that. Easy jobs. And we also need members. It's very difficult right now since Involvement Day was canceled to get fresh members. So if you know anybody who's interested in doing volunteering, we have a bunch of stuff lined up, like Ronald McDonald House, Feeding America, and we have some cleanup events once they get warmer, maybe, if it gets warmer.
Yeah, what I was gonna ask, could you give us like a elevator pitch of like what is Rotaract? What kind of volunteering do you do?
Oh, yeah, we do a lot of work with Ronald McDonald House. We cook food for residents there. The residents are in a bad situation. Their kid has some type of illness and they don't live by the hospital where they need to bring their kid. So we volunteer there, cook food. Then we also do Feeding America, where we also cook food. We do a lot of food cooking. So if you're interested, your friends are interested in cooking food, it's a great place to learn. Then we also do campus cleanups, which obviously is good. Grand Rapids kind of gets dirty sometimes, especially after winter when you don't see, trash and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
it's good
then
volunteering.
how can students reach out to you, like Instagram or Raider Connect?
Okay, so on Instagram, we have a link tree. Our Instagram handle is Rotaract, ROTARCC, I think, .grcc. We have a link tree in the description. You can click that. It has everything you'll ever need.
Nice.
It has our Radar Connect, it has our Discord, it has our Constitution and sign up for our events. So
Awesome.
that's where you need to go and where your friends need to go if they'd like to sponsor.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you, Chase.
Yeah.
Hi.
For International Language Club has their Culture Fest coming up in the first full week of April. If you aren't familiar with it or weren't there at the last year one, it's kind of like an open canvas event that just happens literally right outside here. Different people represent different countries, usually their own countries. We have performers, music, pretty much anything that you could think of, food, activities, all of that. We're doing a lot of the planning this month in January. And if you're not signed up to our Radar Connect and have not received an email, we are looking, or we're taking like final applications for those who want to participate and in either representing a country, volunteering, or just in general want to sign up to get updates about the event and what's happening, timeframes and all of that. You can follow us on our social media, which I believe is GRCC International or _ international. Where Sarah, our social media manager, does a pretty good job of getting back to people pretty quickly. And I believe she's posting this weekend or next Tuesday with a form. So regardless of whether or not you are already signed up, we kind of have like a small list of people who all reached out to us earlier this year who said that they wanted to join. But regardless of whether or not you're already signed up or if you volunteered last year and are expected to do it again, we just asked you to fill out that form again so that we can have all the information in one space. And then once you do that, we will reach out to you, either Michelle, the vice president, or Sarah, the social media manager, or any of the event coordinators. We'll reach out to you to gather what materials you need. If you're a new booth, there's a larger budget for you to get your things. If you're returning, it's about half that, but you still need to gather an idea of things that you want at your booth, whether it be food, clothes, games, anything like that, because all of that shopping will go through GRCC. And it will be done on the same day. So it's very important that we have that all organized so that this event can go smoothly. So if you have any friends or anything like that, volunteer them, volunteer yourself. Like, we're really just like, it's open waters right now. But closer to March, it will, I guess, be more of a strict program.
Okay, so when is it due? Because I have actually been thinking about,
End of February, we're
Okay.
gonna be closing applications and
Alright.
contacting people throughout February.
okay,
But, like very, very last minute things can happen towards like end of February.
alright, okay,
But
alright.
yeah, yeah, it's
So-
not like everybody's going to be like
Yeah.
sat down and told to make a
Because-
shopping list. It's more so like individual.
Because I already know what I would like to do if I were to go ahead and do a country for you guys.
Mhm.
Because I would like to represent Bosnia.
Are you
Um,
on our radar connect?
No, but I
Okay.
do follow you on Instagram.
Okay, so then I would just look out for the form, we'll get like name, organization, all of that, and feel free to welcome, if you have like friends who go to other universities or whatnot that would also like to participate, or like no friends who are part of any other culturally involved clubs, for example, that would like to either put on like a performance or, shout themselves out just a little bit. Here at GRCC, that is more than welcome. Last year, I think the Indian Student Association came and did a whole choreographed dance for about like 10 minutes, and it was really fun at the end. So that is more than welcome. It's not limited towards GRCC students, both in attendance and participation. Family, friends, all of those people who are involved in your life, on that day. Awesome. And we're gonna try to make it so that not everybody's in classes.
Thank you so much. I remember attending last year and it was really great. Some of the best food too.
So much food that day. And it was Student Employee Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
Well,
And then it hasn't not heard from me. Like,
All right, anything else to discuss? Yeah,
Have you guys thought about when you're gonna reschedule the meeting?
yeah.
So
Next week, Tuesday.
That's it? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Is it next week?
Was
It's
it
next-
virtual next week Tuesday?
Oh, virtual?
I don't know if it was confirmed virtual, but.
we don't officially organize
Yeah.
that, but Student Life, we got,
I didn't hear the question.
is there an official rescheduled date for Involvement Day?
I think it was already updated in Greater Connect, and it went out in the Campus Life newsletter for Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So I just wanna remind folks, follow Center for Student Life and Raider Connect, follow your fellow orgs and Raider Connect so that you can see the updates to event. The platform you guys pay for, your campus activity.
Yeah, it was posted today. I know we've all had classes, so we probably haven't had time to check our emails, but thank you for asking. We all learned something new today.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, I haven't had time to check my email all day.
Any other discussions? Well, then with that,
Oh, actually, speaking of Raider
Oh, wait.
Connect, we actually have a form here that we would like feedback from students on Raider Connect. This is sort of just, we are kind of working on adding like sort of features or like what do students need or like what are students using? Such as we are trying to get it added to your student portal, so it's easier for students to access rather than looking at it through the search bar. So we are working on that, but if there's other like sort of features or things you wish Raider Connect could have, you can add that into the form. As well as we do also have a QR code for Get Help resources as well.
yeah. Yeah, Chase.
Wanted to ask clubs here, I need some help getting, like a club wall or something set up by maintenance or whoever. So, the people in orientation, new people coming to GRCC see physically our
Oh.
clubs, so we get more members.
You mean like a board with all the different clubs on there?
Yeah, something like that.
That'd be
I
cool.
mean, they have that in Trio, I guess, but,
I think that is a good idea, because I mean, when I'm bored walking around the hallway, I always look at students
Yeah.
personally. So I think that is definitely another great.
Yeah.
Chase, if you want, you can.
yeah, those people like.
Oh,
I do believe we do offer, like with the, are you saying that you specifically want one by where we have orientation?
Yeah,
Yeah, cause I think you're saying, like, we do have them around
Valerie
campus.
has a comment.
The student boards where like you can submit your posters and we can put those things up.
Right.
And I believe we can, I think either working with student government or student life, we can get request another student board.
yeah.
And I think it's a great idea to have it near, where new students are oriented.
We also have a board that can be rented out by a student board, but there've been a couple requests to do that. I think Adeline Weaver approved for one. I might be misplacing that. Were you approved for one?
oh yeah, bulletin board.
Yeah, you can have a full board and Raider Connectors request for that, something they started offering this year. I think she's. Cause you emailed
Yeah,
about it.
Yeah.
I think what would maybe be helpful is really connecting with, and this might be something student government can help with if you want to consider doing it, is connecting with the staff that does orientation, because they do college tours. And so like that would be helpful in like covering like what's in Raider Connect and then showing students where to get that information on campus when they go through the tours. So that piece has not been done. But I think that that's an opportunity to have it part of their script, have it part of what they're showcasing when they're taking students around campus. I think that gets at what you're trying to.
Yeah, it does.
And the boards that you could rent, where are those ones located? Are they the ones in the student center or are they different?
We have boards all over campus. There is one in the students,
Okay.
there's a giant one. It's a little bit bigger than the other ones. That's the one that is available for rent. So student organizations can solely have that board for a month if it's requested. That does not mean you cannot put other things on other boards. You can do both.
Awesome, thank you.
Is everybody in the Instagram group chat, all the clubs?
Yeah, we are.
Mhm.
Everybody?
Yeah.
You guys in it?
Do you have an Instagram for your book? Okay,
Oh.
that- It's on Instagram. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, you cannot create a social media account without letting student life know. We have to have a copy of your password.
Oh. Okay. We're
Not, you can do them, but they have to get approved.
No,
Okay, sure. Anyways,
thank you. Yeah, perfect. Is there any other QR codes or is that the last? All right. Just a reminder, next month's town hall is February 19th. And with that, unless there's any more discussion, thank you all for being here at our first town hall for the winter semester. And we look forward to seeing you next month. Meeting is adjourned.
See y'all.
All right. Thank you. Oh, I'm not sick, I swear.
The YouTube is still running.
Oh, shoot.
And that's the start.
Sorry,
Wait for you.
we gotta put stuff away.
Okay, so I need you to let him.
Yeah, okay.
We don't have access to it.